All right, so what you have is on this first page down here, you got the individual spray chart. So this is really just one player at a time. So you're going to put the kid's name in here. Um, of course, name, number, hits right-handed, left-handed, and then the team you're facing. Any notes you want to take on the kid, position he's playing for that game, uh, the batting order, and then on the K pitch, the pitch that struck him out. So you might put curveball down. We usually go CV with an arrow pointing down, fastball up. However you want to keep it in here. Some people just go with numbers. How many times he actually walked is going to go in this area here. So you want to know if the kid takes strikes, things like that. Stolen base attempts. We mark down every stolen base attempt that a kid's going to make, and usually we try and put the count in here. Every time you attempted a bunt, we're going to put a sac bunt in here, drag bunt, squeeze bunt, however you want to put it in here. First pitch, we like to know if the kid's going to attack the first pitch or not. That way we can go at him with off speed on the first pitch, not just group fastballs down the middle. So how many times we just kind of mark these off, how many times he does it, and then hit. So what pitch that he hit? So if he hits a curveball down the middle, we'll write that in here. If he hits a fastball up, we'll write that down there, and we can kind of keep track of what pitches that he's actually hitting. And of course, in here, this is where you're going to go ahead and mark your spray chart. We usually go line drive with a straight line, kind of a loop for a fly ball, and then dots for ground balls. Down here at the bottom, you got the count. So 3-2 count, strikeout, spot, up and away, whatever it is. And then here on the versus, this is the type of pitcher that he's facing. So if you're scouting someone in your district and they're throwing a lefty, we usually put the velocity of the kid and, of course, if he's left-handed or right-handed in this spot. So this is his first at-bat. This would be his second at-bat. And usually we try and get about at least 20 at-bats on each kid that we face. So that's the first sheet of the scouting report. For the pitchers, it's a little bit more detailed. So the team that you're facing, the pitcher that you're facing, his number, whether he's right-handed or left-handed, and then here is just your notes. So you might put in tailing fastball in, cutting away, curveball if it's a 12-6, if it's a more of a slurve, change up, and then whatever other pitch that he has. So this is really just where you're taking notes. And then on the velocity, we like to mark down the velocity that we saw while he was throwing, and usually put from beginning to end how he did it. Over here, you're going to put the numbers of the players. Okay, so number 10 led off. That way you can kind of keep track once you're going back through when the guy's coming back up and everything else. First pitch, if he swung at the first pitch, and what we do in here is for fastball, we put 1, curveball 2, changeup 3, slider or cutter 4, or if he has something else. So we actually put the numbers in here. So we'll put a 1 if it's a first pitch fastball. The guy threw a first pitch fastball, and then say he gets ahead 0-1, we put a 1 in here if he throws another fastball. So we're just keeping track of what pitches are thrown in these different counts. And then down here, I'll by hand, I'll add up how many fastballs he threw on first pitch, how many curveballs, and then at the bottom we'll put the percentage. And what we like to do is the percentage of fastballs when he's ahead, percentage of fastballs on even counts, percentage of fastballs when he's behind, and then percentage of fastballs on full count, things like that. We'll go in here. So that's the way we do. That's the way we scout the pitchers. And then on the last one, kind of put it all together. So it's something that you'll have to write in the team that you're facing, leadoff guy, 2-hole all the way through, and even you've got some room for some extra hitters in here, guys that because you always see different lineups and things like that. So what you have is a small spray chart. So first hitter, whatever his name is, his number, bats right or left. If he's a switch hitter, we circle both. A few notes that you wrote down from the original spray chart, and then you're going to actually copy the spray chart onto here. So that way you've got a quick reference of what you're what the guys that you're getting ready to face. So those are the 3 pages. The one page, first page, individual kids when you're scouting the opponent's pitcher, and then this is kind of the summary of what you saw. That way you know how you're going to attack their whole lineup.